Hello everybody, my name is Coolblue, and I am bringing you guys View Replay Cast number 73, and all I gotta say is the fail is strong with this one. This is my fourth time recording this. All three times before this one, they've all been issues where I accidentally clicked the wrong thing, and bad things have happened. But it's okay guys, it's okay. Hopefully I got it all figured out. Hopefully it won't happen again. Good thing I didn't actually get too deep into the game, so I still don't know what happens in this game.
Templar
but I do know I need to change that overlay, because that was one of the issues I had.
This one.
There we go. Overlays are all switched. Everything should be fine. Hopefully I don't hit the wrong buttons again because man am I silly. Okay, I hit that one and not the X. The X is the bad button. I hit the X instead of the I. And that screwed me over. But anyway, things I was saying before was that yeah, this is viewer replay cast. As always with the viewer replay cast, I'm not going to tell you guys who sent it in until the very end because the general assumption is the person who sent it in is probably on the team that won. And oh my Jesus, I just forgot a button. Oh man, my audio. No, Dota, don't do this to me. There we go. Knew something was missing. It sounded too quiet. Alright. Everything should be fine now. Hopefully I don't screw up anymore. Hopefully there's no spoilers thrown out by me switching to that. I don't think I showed the windows on it, and I don't think it shows people who's on my friend list, which is the main thing. Anyway, so this game is going to be going underway. The music is actually... It feels a little bit louder than it should be. The mic settings look like they're decent. They're matched up with the voice set. Okay. So it should be fine. You guys should be able to hear me over the music, and if not, then hopefully it's not too bad. But anywho, let's go and do introduction. Starting on the side of the Radiant, we have Budu on that Templar assassin. On this Broodmother, we have Green Fresco on her. Moving on to this Invoker, we see Mako on Invoker. Moving to this Wraith King, we see Antacid on him. And last but not least, on this Lina, we see, wow, Brenham, hope I pronounced it right, on that Lina. So, moving on to the Storm Spirit on the side of the Dire, we see DF Vaz. Moving on to this Bounty Hunter, we see DF is not a hero, and I think I've seen it. Yeah, this is a team or 4-stack or 5-stack, whatever it is. Moving on to this Crystal Maiden, we see Sandcrawler on her. Moving on to this Timbersaw, we see Cheesy Pie, because who doesn't want cheese pie? And last but not least, on this Lycanthrope, we see Lily Alerenbar.
To victory or
Lil A. Lauren. Yeah, okay, I butchered the name, guys. There you go. You happy? I butchered a name. There we go. I've done my job of being a commentator. I butcher names. Anyway, so that person's on Lycanthrope. Yeah, like I said before, this is an old patch, as far as our old version of the game. So Broodmother can climb in trees even if people can see her. That's that kind of level old patch. She can climb in trees. She has that unit walking, but she can climb whatever she wants. So Bounty Hunter will be feeling very sad once she climbs into those trees. I think Wraith King had a few changes as well within the patches. Probably not. Maybe it had something to do with Vampire Core. That's just for sure. But I know Invoker had a few changes with this current patch, the new Bloom patch, which basically made him a little bit more viable as a class Lex Invoker and less viable as a class Exort. Just a little bit more annoying because the Forge Spirits have less range, and also they have less range. I think that's the main thing. And they cost more. You lose more gold or you give up more gold when they die. And also on top of that, his EMP actually steals mana. I don't know if his EMP steals mana in this patch. We'll find out soon. But so far we see Invoker going for the typical class Exort Invoker, so he probably gives 0 cares. It's likely a patch before all the nice little nerfs to class Exort Invoker. So down bottom we got Broodmother being a baller, getting herself all those last hits. She has 3 last hits versus Bounty Hunter's only 2 last hits. So far a little close, but Broodmother should be having the dominance in that lane because she's in a safe lane. She has her webs. She has her net of safety. She has her safety net. I'm so clever, I know, guys. But as far as things I'm seeing so far, I'm not liking the item choices on some people, not all people, just a few people. Broodmother, she doesn't really need to have all that much regen. That's what her webs are for. So I do understand this build. I don't think it's the most efficient build. I think she could have literally rushed Soul Ring if she really wanted to. Just like straight up rush Soul Ring. She doesn't really need the extra damage coming out from the Wraith Band. She can use her spiderlings for that harassment damage. Moving over middle, Storm Spirit, he has his bottle up, so he did go for the bottle rush. That's a safe way to go for bottle rush. And oh my gosh, what is going on? My computer is lagging like a boss. I think it's because things are happening, like Lycan wolves are getting summoned, and these are not the same Lycan wolves that they expect them to be. So I'm getting massive amounts of lags on my part. So you guys should be therefore seeing massive amounts of lag in the video as well. So I apologize for that ahead of time. I don't know what I can do to actually kill that. Actually, I do know what I can do to kill that. Let's see. Let's close Skype. Close Skype. Let's close this. Let's close all that. Oh, Skype sounds sad. Skype's like, oh, you closed me. Let's close all of these browser windows. Jesus, go away. I had YouTube videos open for days. Was totally doing research on the patches, and I totally forgot to watch those videos. Anyway, Lina build, I did not like it. She went for boots and a healing salve first. Guys, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but this is not League of Legends. That is not a viable thing to do, because it's not a safe thing to do. You can go for that if you want, but I mean, once you run out of that healing salve, you're out of regen. It's just as risky to go for the 3 Iron Branches and a Tango, yes, but the 3 Iron Branches and Tangos give you stats. Movement speed doesn't do jack squat for you, especially when you get called the Crystal Maiden who has a Frostbite, or Timbersaw who has all his damage. All you can do is just try to run away and you'll probably die anyway, in the midst of all that. So needless to say, I do not like Lina's build at all, not one bit, and there's no courier purchase up on the rating side as well. So big mistakes coming out from the side of the rating, things I don't like off the back. To name 2 of them, it's just the boots plus healing salve. Boots, healing salve, and also the Wraith band on Broodmother. Broodmother doesn't really need a Wraith band. She's good. She has her spiders for damage, which it does do a nice little chunk of damage. 150 damage at level 2, which is what it should be at now. Broodmother trying to go for that incapacitating bite instead, which, yeah, you can go for, but her right click is actually pretty sad, especially versus a bounty hunter who can just go invis anyway. So Brood will be having her soul ring up once she buys those last 2 pieces. Okay, she decides to look at the store, walk away, and she's going to walk back onto the lab bounty. She's going to have a lot of fun in his lane. Meanwhile, mid, Storm Spirit is losing in the last hit battle versus this Invoker. 17 last hits for Invoker versus Storm Spirit's 13 last hits. So Storm is on the getting the short end of the stick on that. Invoker looks like he's going to be going for, I don't really know, but we got Storm Spirit taking a whole bunch of damage. He can't really do anything to run away, just takes the damage and walks away. Force Spirit, still OP. And I think, yeah, this is before, yeah, this is before the patch, because it has the attack range of 900 or 690. I don't know if its attack range got increased by 1,000 last time or before the patch. I don't know. I'm not too terribly clear on how far the range is supposed to be. Anyway, we got Skeleton King going to show up down bottom, trying to get a stun. Not going to be able to get jack squat because he has no detection. Just walked out of the jungle like a boss. Shows up, doesn't really do anything. His Imperial Aura is going to help him out. Meanwhile, on top, First Blood does go on top of TA. She does die. Looks like she did try to pop a meld, and she just got hit with the nice little chunk of damage from Crystal Maiden. Sandcrawler going to be able to claim that kill. Going to feel happy about that. So I did miss the first blood, but it doesn't matter. I might not miss the second blood. We got Invoker going to get Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit actually might be getting short in the stick. He is going to be forced to zip away very slowly, and he will survive. Meanwhile, down bottom, we got Broodmother trying to get his spiderlings built up, trying to use those to attack the bounty hunter as well. Not the best things to do. Missing top. Kind of want to get a whole bunch more spiderlings, and now we got Broodmother trying to run on top of trees. It looks like this is not before the patch. She cannot climb those trees while they have vision. So, okay, guys, I was wrong on that. Broodmother will be going down. Bounty Hunter is going to be able to claim the kill. Yes, saying you can't hide in your web forever does get the kill on top of Brood, and Brood is a very sad mother now. Meanwhile, on top, we got Lina having herself nothing but boots and 700 gold to her name. No courier on the side of the rating still. The items on the side of the diary looking far better, of course. Not too terribly surprised about that, mainly because of the starting builds that I saw. Like I said, I did not like the starting build coming for Lina. And I also saw Templar Assassin. She had herself a healing salve and a clarity potion. I didn't comment on that earlier, but she doesn't really have anything to help her out with damage. She doesn't have anything to help her out with survivability. She has her refraction charges, yeah, but it's only refraction level 1. She decided to go for the 1-1-1 type thing, and she's only level 3, so she has like 0 HP right now. I think Bounty Hunter, all he has to do is sneeze on her. He might kill her himself. And we all know Bounty Hunter hits like a cat toy when he doesn't have genetic crit. And cat toys do not hurt. Well, okay, depending. See, if you fire a cat toy, out of a chicken cannon or chicken gun, whatever they call it, a pumpkin chunkin thing, the thing you see on TV, then that cat toy just might kill you. So I guess I have to be careful about how I say that. So Bounty Hunter hits like a cat toy that's not being fired from a chicken gun. Is that fair? Is that a fair thing to say? Is that a fair thing to say, guys? I think it's a fair thing to say. Anyway, mid, Invoker, Storm Spirit still having a little battle. Storm Spirit hasn't been able to pick up the kill, Invoker hasn't been able to pick up the kill either. The only difference between the two is that Storm Spirit actually has a courier. Invoker trying to go for that hand in mind. He's going to be forced to walk all the way back to base just to get that up, and he's going to be a very sad Invoker. Meanwhile, Lina taking a whole bunch of damage. She will be getting killed here very soon. Timbersaw does have the rappel. He will be going for the dive. Does have the reactive armor up to level 1, so it's only 4 stacks, so it's going to be some region for him, but it's not going to be enough to warrant him to continue to dive. Meanwhile, we got Templar Assassin going to be getting caught up by Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit does just run out of mana and needs to go and back away. Even if he can get the kill on top of this, he needs to be very careful because Invoker can just show up and easily kill him. And that would not be the best thing for him. Meanwhile, Broodmother getting tracked up by Bounty. She cannot climb the trees. She's trying to climb those trees, but the trees are just saying, "No, bro, you shall not climb." And actually, I lied, guys. Okay, I'm totally not crazy. This is not before the patch, so she can climb those trees. Or this is not before that patch, so she can't climb on top of the trees. Anyway, Skeleton King showing up to the lane, has 3 points in crit and only 1 point in Vampire or 1 point in Wraithfire Blast. Typical build for Skeleton Kings or Wraith Kings, or to go for a just max out your stun and then put a whole bunch of points in stats. The thing I do is I go for like, you know, stun stats, stun. Then after that point, I mean, maybe Vampiric or maybe crit, and then definitely one of those two, just 1 point in those, and then go for your ulti. And then go for everything else later on. But Skeleton King, he was jungling, so I'm actually a little bit surprised to see he didn't go for more points inside his Vampiric Aura, which I think is much more necessary when he's going for the jungle build. If anything, the Wraithfire Blast, putting more points in that. The reason why I say going for stun, is, or it's too many stuns, one less stun than that. It's mainly because the Wraithfire Blast, it costs the same amount of mana every single level, has the same exact cooldown, but the damage is increased by a decent amount. That's a lot of damage that you can do over time. Actually, speaking of damage, we got Storm Spirit taking a whole bunch of damage. We got the 4 Spirits coming forward. Invoker Sally only level 4 and Exort, level 2 and Wax, or plus, so he doesn't have any double forward spirit shenanigans going on just yet. Templar Assassin shows up around the backside trying to get a kill on top of Storm Spirit, not doing anything but just taking a bunch of damage, and she's going for a straight up Scotty, which, yeah, this is probably one of the worst things that you could ever see a TA do, mainly because TA is really good for cheap, easy damage, not really for anything else. That's a true statement all across the board. Going for a Scotty on Templar Assassin, I mean, it's going to give you a slow, sure. It's going to give you some nice little cute things that you can do here and there. Yeah, but you have no move speed. You have no ability to chase, and TA gets kited like crazy. Especially when she doesn't have her ulti. She's on level 4. She does like 10 damage. With Meld, which does pure damage, by the way. Or Side Blades, which does pure damage, by the way. No, it doesn't do pure damage, guys. It does raw damage. So yeah, Templar Assassin not going to be that big of an issue, especially when you have Bounty Hunter doing what he's doing. He has himself an Urn of Shadows, has his face boots up already. He's ready to roam. He's ready to go get that roamer's pay. Meanwhile, on top, Crystal Maiden, she's been hanging out with Timbersaw. Got herself some Tranquil boots already purchased up. Timbersaw has his Arcane boots as well. The Arcane Aura is strong with this Crystal Maiden. And Lycan hasn't been bothered at all. Has a Vladimir's offering. He did rush forward. Power Trade is already finished up. The courier did go down. So that's one good thing going for the Radiant. And now we got Bounty Hunter and Storm Spirit showing up down bottom. They can go for an easy kill on top of Brood. All she has to do is show herself, and she will be easily going down. She's actually out of mana for anything. But her soul ring is up. And she is going for power trades.
Middle tower is under attack.
She's going for power trades. Bounty Hunter does not see Broodmother while he runs to the side. He's going to casually run towards mid. Try to pick himself up a few kills. We got Storm Spirit zipping forward. Catching TA. Going to pull her right back into the fire, which she doesn't want to be. Crystal Man doing a nice little chunk of damage. Storm Spirit needs to run away. I was going to get a little bit of damage on top with Templar Assassin. Now Storm Spirit needs to zip out as fast as he possibly can. He's going to be able to survive just by walking away. Bounty Hunter shows up. Gets a nice little track on top of Invoker. Invoker can try to go for the invisibility, but it's not going to do too much for him because he was tracked up. Sand King showing up. Not going to be able to get anything. The Force Spirit is able to finish off the Crystal Maiden, but not before Invoker did fall.
In turmoil.
And down bottom we got Broodmother pushing the tower because she can. Max incapacitating bite, which means that is a lot of mischance, but that is not going to be a lot of damage for her. As far as I'm concerned, her spawn spiderlings level 4 needs to be a priority because she gets a lot of spiders and she also does a huge chunk of damage for a 10-second cooldown. Ridiculous stuff. Looks like she will be going out anyway. She's gonna be getting tracked. She's gonna be getting pulled by Storm Spirit. She can't pop a web and try to run on top of the trees, but that's not gonna help her out too much when she's tracked up. She does go down. getting perma slowed. Getting perma chain slowed. Or slowed perma chain slowed perma. And she's dead. Meanwhile, Lina has herself a poor man's shield because she wants to get some more right clicks, but she's not going to be getting any more right clicks because she's dead right now. Dead Lina is dead. Crystal Maiden able to help out with that kill. Timbersaw does get the kill on top of her. And we did have a rotation coming from Wraith King, who's actually running to the jungle. He will find himself a Lycan. He will not like what he sees because Lycan can just easily turn on top of him and just slap him in the face a few times and kill him. There's no reason why Lycan should not kill Wraith King right now. I'm dead serious. There's no reason. Haste Rune. Haste Rune might help. Haste Rune might change things. We got Sail King gonna begin the Haste Rune. Does get frostbitten by the Crusader. Stormsman needs to go ahead and go for the pull. Does get the pull. Lycan can pop his ulti if he needs to as well. Wraith King does go down. The Haste Rune is gonna be taken off of him, and now Lycan will be able to. Lycan and crew will be able to kill this Wraith King. Wraith King stands still. Storms gets punched in the face. Lycan pops his ulti. Cold Snap goes on top of Lycan. Lycan gonna go for chase on top of Wraith King. Wraith King will be going down. Lycan, summon your wolves, please, man. Just summon your wolves. There we go. Wolves a little bit late, but the wolves are here nonetheless, and Wraith King is still going to be getting chased around. Lycan not going to be able to find anything. Wraith King able to juke around. Invoker does go down though, and Templar Assassin does get excused from death. She just walks away. And now we got Lycan showing up. Lina is found. Lina going to get a nice little chunk of damage on top of both the wolves and Lycan himself. That's really about it. She could have potentially fought, and she might have been able to get the ulti off. I don't know if it would have been enough damage to kill Lycan though. So Lycan having a grand old time, punching a few inches in the face, getting himself a nice little chunk of gold. Power treasure up, his Vladimir's offering is up, but he has another resummon of wolves, so he can actually be a little bit more aggressive. Templar Assassin going to be getting killed here very soon. Does get hit with a nice little genetic creature, trying to go invisible, but she can't go invisible while you have Bounty Hunter with this stuff on you. And that is a dead Templar Assassin. Timbersaw throwing his ulti just for good measure, just to make sure she's dead. Because, you know, Templar Assassin's invisible. She's an assassin after all. And you have to make sure those things are dead. So Wraith King going to get a stun off the top of Chris Man. Does stop her from TPing out. Chris Man is going to be taking a nice little chunk of damage. Actually, Wraith King's hitting for like a... Okay. Wraith King is hitting like a wet kitty right now. He has no damage whatsoever. 83 damage, and when you crit with that, that's 275% of crit. So he crits for like 200. Which Crystal Maiden, her HP, that's like a fourth of her HP, sure. But Wraith King's not going to be able to crit that many times in a row. Broodmother goes down bottom. And up top we got Crystal Maiden showing up again against Wraith King, who still only has 1 point inside of his vampiric aura.
Dyer's middle tower.
It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry guys, he has max crit.
Dyer's middle tower.
And I do say that jokingly. And I do say that mockingly, because I don't think max crit is what Skeleton King needs right now. He needs either max stun or max vampiric aura. One or the other. But speaking of vampiric aura, we got the Vladimir's offering up on Lycan, helping him kill that Roshan. His wolves are going to go back, and they're going to heal up. Oh, are these the region wolves? Nope, these aren't the region wolves. Makes you sad. Roshan killing the wolves. No, he's not going to be able to kill any wolves. Meanwhile, speaking of people killing, we got Lycan. So we got Storm Spirit plus crew showing up. Templar Assassin going to be getting pulled out. Bound her needs to track. Templar Assassin got herself some healing salve, so she's fine, guys. She's fine. She got healing salve. She's going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. She will be going down here very soon. Crystal Maiden and Storm and crew. Timbersaw can just drop his ulti right there if you have the mana for it. They're going to walk in circles. Bound her is here, ready to go for the track. As soon as she shows herself, she does show herself. The track does not go through. Bound her instead crits for the kill, gives herself 5 urn of shadow charges, and Lycan gives herself an Aegis. He's working on that Heaven's Haliber. Heaven's Haliber for Lycan will be really nice for that disable when, just in case somebody becomes a big deal, like a Lycanthrope. But Brood is going to be rude and hang out on her web. Just making a mess everywhere. Look at it. Just leaving all the spiderweb silk stuff all over the place. Who's going to clean that up? So Broodmother is going to hang out on her web using her spiderlings, I'm assuming, to kill things. Nope, her spiderlings are just chilling right there, saying, "You shall not pass." And
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tower for Radiant will be taking a whole bunch of damage. Broodmother can throw some spiders. Actually, Bounty needs to go ahead and go for the track. The Bounty does throw a track, and Broodmother will be taking a bunch of damage. She does go down, pops that insatiable hunger, but it's not going to be enough. She will be dying hungry. Meanwhile, we got a rotation coming down bottom from Lina. Lina not going to do anything but show up and die. Track from Bounty Hunter is going to be coming here very soon. Track does fly. Lina is going to be taking a little bit of damage. Nice little stun coming up from Skeleton King. I don't think it'll be enough to actually kill the Bounty. Not enough support down here. Meanwhile, Lina is going to be going down. Track goal for everybody. And this game is going to just continue to snowball out of control. Wraith King getting tracked up. His ulti's up. He has an armlet, so he has some form of damage, but I don't know if he'll be able to survive 2 deaths. Comes up with armament. Lycan's going to go for the punches in his face. The punches in his face do happen. That is a dead Lycan. Oh, sorry, that's a dead Wraith King. Wraith King will be getting the stun on top of Lycan. Lycan's luckily not getting focused by a tower. Body blocks coming out from the team, just collectively body blocking the crap out of Wraith King. Wraith King getting pulled by Storm Spirit. These kills are happening slowly, but they're going to happen very surely. Wraith King looking for something. He's going to find himself a death wish. And the top tower does go down, and all that madness for the rating, so some good things for them. And it's actually, the tower count's only 1-1. Actually, no, sorry, it's not 1-1. It's now 2-1. Why are these siege creeps so huge? What is up with this? Oh, take it back 3-1. So the Radiant actually have more tower kills, surprisingly, than the Dire. Although the Dire are having a much better game. The kill counter, as you guys see above your heads, is 13-1. The gold graph will reflect that very so. 5,000 gold in favor of the Dire. Also count those for Sean. A little bit of damage coming towards TA. She's going to be going down. Frostbite from Crystal Maiden falls over. One deny crit from Bounty Hunter, just wrecking the crap out of TA's space. That is a Desolator. That's a beautiful Desolator, guys. You get a Genetic crit for 429 damage, and you do half of TA's HP. That's what happens when you try to rush for whatever TA is trying to rush for. And I don't really think it's TA is rushing for anything. I think it's more so TA not really knowing what to build. You need boots. Power Charge for TA is really good. Phase boots for TA is also decent, but I like Power Charge better. Mainly because it gives you some stats that are useful. The phase boots do give you the phase ability so that you can get into position to get your side blades off in a good angle. And also, it gives you some extra damage for your side blades to actually do a little bit more damage. But overall, I don't think it's really all that worth it. Force that forward from Invoker. He will be going down regardless of what he tries to do because he did force that forward instead of force stepping out. Gets hit with a bunch of damage. Crystal Maiden gets killed with that Sunstrike. Nice little Sunstrike placement from Invoker. A little bit overly aggressive. He does go down for his troubles though. Meanwhile, down bottom tower will be getting pushed by Broodmother. Plus, her Spiderlings are going to go ahead and chunk on this tower. All together now. The rotation is coming in from the Dire. It will be getting scouted out by the Templar Assassin, who will be going down. She can't melt all she wants. She's going to be just dying anyway. So much track going towards Bounty and his crew. I don't know how many tracks have been claimed, but it's been a lot. Bottom tower does go down. Broodmother and crew will be getting chased. Lina is going to be... She can't throw the stun. I don't know if she'll be able to save Broodmother because Broodmother's going to be running away as fast as she can. But the track is going to be keeping invisible. The kill does go towards Bounty Hunter, and also another kill goes towards Timbersaw. And so far, I mean, it's the same things happen over and over. The Dire is just outplaying the Radiant in every way, shape, or form. The Radiant can't really do anything, or they're not really doing anything to counter what the Dire are throwing at them. And really, if you look at the lineup, Wraith King can go kind of late, Invoker can go kind of late, Templar Assassin can go kind of late, but really I think in this game, Lycan and Timbersaw will go a lot later, or they'll do a lot better late game than all three of those people. And the main reason why I say this is because, I mean, Templar Assassin's build is not at all ready to deal with what Lycan's going to be going for, or what Timbersaw is going to be going for survivability, which is a Bloodstone. Same thing for Wraith King. I mean, his items are better, they're standardized, I guess, for Lycan, or not for Lycan, for Wraith King, which is an armlet. Maybe go to AC and then go for a crit if you want to go for super damage. But the AC to me is important. Just a lot of attack speed and a lot of raw damage. Maybe a basher as well if you want to go that hard. But the fact that Lycan already has himself a Heaven's Halberd, he's already working on a heart. That tells you a lot. And just in case you guys don't know what that actually tells you, that tells you that Lycan has a crap ton of farm. If you look at the net worth, I'm pretty sure Lycan is by far at the top of that. And actually, no, I lied. Bounty Hunter's at the top of that. So Bounty has way more farm than Lycan. Although Lycan has more last hits. But keep in mind, those are jungle creeps. So those aren't worth as much as lane creeps or hero kills. Bounty working on the BKB. Just to make sure that Wraith King can't stun and Lina can't stun and Invoker doesn't do any damage at all. Once the BKB is popped. And we got the Radiant just waiting mid, waiting for the push coming up from the Dire. The Dire will be pushed forward. Storm Spirit is going to go on top of Lina. Lina drops that ulti on top of Storm. Actually, Storm jukes it. Nice little dodge coming up from Storm Spirit. Either Storm juked it or that ulti didn't do any damage at all. Invoker's going to turn around, try to go for the fight versus Lycan. Not going to be able to do too terribly much. Gets, the stun comes off from Wraith came from the backside. They might be able to kill Lycan, but Lycan has Aegis, so he doesn't really care. He'll be glad to die right now. He goes down. Wraith King going to go ahead and pop that armament. Lycan's going to be forced to stand still, taking a little bit of damage. His whole entire team just left him out there to dry. They need to hurry up and help him out because Wraith King has another stun. Actually, Wraith King's out of mana for stuns. Wraith King can drop that. Can drop a Heaven's Halberd just to make sure. Lycan can drop a Heaven's Halberd just to make sure Wraith King cannot throw out any right clicks. But looks like it won't be necessary. The evasion was just enough. Templar Assassin makes a secret shop. She's trying to buy herself something pretty. And she does buy herself nothing but death. And she's dead. Maiden working on Force Staff. We got a Bloodstone up on Storm. We got a Bloodstone up on Timbersaw. And the items are getting way out of hand on the side of the Dire. Like I said before, Bounty had an early Desolator. BKB finished up already, like a baller. Lycan has himself a Heaven's Halberd, which is a really good item. Maiden is working on a Force Staff. And the fact that she almost has it, means that she has, or her whole entire team has a lot of farm. If you look at the levels, I'm pretty sure we'll see that the whole entire Dire side on top of the Radiant. Actually, it's not entirely true. Timbersaw slacking a little bit, but Maiden is level 13 versus her counterpart, which is Lina, level 9. So she is way out farming, or they're way over leveled on the side of the Dire. I guess that's the way you can say it. Timbersaw also going to fly forward. He only has 8 Bloodstone charges, and so does Storm because they just purchased those up. Lycan around the corner, going to find himself an Invoker. Invoker throws out a cold snap on top of the wrong target. He's going to be taking a whole bunch of damage. He does go down, easiest kill of their life. Meanwhile, we got Wraith King showing up. Lycan does have the Heaven's Halberd. He can't use it if he needs to. Wraith King is just losing a lot of HP. Going to try to toggle his armor. Going to try to do his best to toggle his armor. Going to be going down. His ulti does get popped. Get a nice little slow. Lina ulti does fall on top of Maiden. Maiden does. Oh, no, actually, just runs away. Lina does go down. We got Wraith King trying to survive. He's going to be getting pulled right back into the fight. Then meanwhile, the tower's going to be taking a little bit of damage. We got Timbersaw trying to do some right clicks. Not going to be able to do too terribly much. And Broodmother taking a whole bunch of damage. Gets tracked up by Bounty Hunter. Gets critted. An ultra kill for Bounty Hunter. Just one more kill for a Rampage. And no Rampage for you, bro. No Rampage for you. Instead we got TA going to be going on top.
Radiant's middle tower
She's building
under attack.
I think Templar Assassin is building a Bloodstone, which is definitely not a good item to go for on Templar Assassin. Like I said before, Templar Assassin revels in the realm of having cheap, affordable damage. Not necessarily cheap, but just efficient damage. Efficient to also get as much damage as possible for what you pay for. Desolator is not necessarily the most efficient, but it's a really good source of damage because negative armor plus your meld damage, which is negative armor, plus pure damage from side blades on the other sides equals a lot of crazy damage. Another good item for Templar Assassin to go for will be just a Naked Chrysalis. Blink Dagger is really good for chasing, and Yasha, same thing, good for chasing, and also good for armor. So, a lot of bad decisions coming up from the side of this Templar Assassin. I do not like the fact that she doesn't boots yet. And she's still using Clarity Potions and Healing Salves for a regen.
Double damage!
I mean, at the very least, if you're going to be going for a Bloodstone on anybody, at least go for that Perseverance for that regen. The point booster for stats and the Perseverance for regen, and then finish out the other pieces accordingly. So she will be dying though, because we got Bounty Hunter, double damage Bounty Hunter with a track, and 18, count them, 18 earned shadow charges. Templar Assassin is going to be taking no damage right now because Bounty got a little ahead of himself. And TA does go down. Bounty easily able to finish off the TA all by his lonesome, and that's an AC up completed on his part. Maiden does have the courier bringing something to her. Of course, the all-important observer wards plus the healer, or plus the Jump of Endurance. And Bounty Hunter will be collecting his AC very soon. Oh wait, sacrifice happening. We got Lycan got himself a kill on top of Invoker. Now we got Broodmother going to be going down, trying to get a kill on top of this Storm Spirit. She did pop her ulti. She did try to get some lifesteal, but it's not enough lifesteal. Lina shows up. Ulti from Lina flies, and she's not going to be able to do anything but just pop her ulti and die. Storm having way too much HP. The Bloodstone helping him out with those stats, and also the random ultimate orb getting ready for a sheep stick. So far, this is more or less becoming a stomp for the Dire side on top of the Radiant. I really do hate to say it this early on, but yeah, there's really no way for the Radiant to actually come back into this game. Templar Assassin has no items. She has her right now it does not. Oh man, she's gonna be going down again too. If she would have stayed melted, she might have been able to survive, and I do doubt that. Because Timbersaw ulti was available. But my Templar Assassin has no items necessary to actually carry for a team or actually do some damage to start snowballing. Wraith King trying to work on a BKB, trying to do something to help his team out with these kills, but it's not going to be enough. Invoker hand a -4 staff, he's doing what he can to keep his team alive, and we got the Orchids coming up on Broodmother, but it's not going to be enough either. And a harder trash just got perched up by Lycan. That is going to be massive amounts of damage going his way. Let's don't forget the crit that he gets when he turns into a wolf. Or shapeshifts. All he needs now is a basher, and he'll just be broken. Just broken as crap, guys. Just broken as crap. Lycanthrope, raid boss mode. Bounty Hunter shows up. He might be able to get a kill on top of this Wraith King. I think in this game, Bounty Hunter needs to give himself a Lycan Sphere. It'll be really nice for him to have, especially versus the Cold Snap and also versus the stun from Wraith King. Won't save his life, but it will be nice to have.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, mid, we see Lycan plus Wolves gonna show up and find the Lina. Lina gonna take some right clicks from the Wolves. The ulti coming up from Lycanthrope, they're gonna try to go for something. They're gonna find something. Invoker got himself a nice Deathly Blast, catches the Lycan and also crew inside of it. These guys will be forced to run. Lina ulti does fly through. Lycan getting caught with a nice little cold snap. A lot of damage coming towards Wraith King. Wraith King does go down, but it's not gonna be enough because he does have his ulti up. And now these guys will be running away. Meanwhile, we got Bounty was in the backside as well, just coming in for the support. Around the side, we got Timbersaw coming from the side, coming for support as well. He's working on the heart of his own just so he can just be more survivable. And I think we've reached a point. I think we've reached a point where pretty much everybody on the side of the Dire can just 1v4, not necessarily 1v5, but 1v4 everybody on the Radiant side. The one being left out, of course, is the Wraith King, because I think Wraith King can do enough damage to kill somebody. 1v4, or also just have enough stun to actually keep these people, or keep everybody stunned up. I don't think Invoker will have enough CC to keep him down while everybody focuses on.
Where's the party?
Like I said right there, a nice little chunk of damage getting taken out on Storm Spirit. Luckily he had a haste rune. He did also get hit with the stun from Wraith King, so like I said before, Wraith King should have enough damage to actually kill somebody 1v4, but that's, or sorry, 4v1. But he needs some support, like some other stuns, like Lina stun maybe. And speaking of Lina stun, we got a lot of damage going towards two people dead. We got Lycan plus Bounty Hunter claiming themselves some kills. Another kill goes on top of Templar Assassin as well. She did die. It looks like mid. We got Invoker trying to get a nice little chunky damage on top of these guys. Has no mana left for anything. He's gonna be forced to stand there and take some damage. He has a force staff. He can't force staff himself forward. Does do so. And Lycan not gonna be able to claim this kill, but he will be able to claim this tower, which is just good, you know.
Radiant's top tower is Radiant's top tower is gone.
Are they gonna go for the melee Rex?
Radiant's top barracks have had better times. Radiant structures are fortified.
I feel like I just heard a Shadow Blade. Oh no, Invoker using his invisibility, Ghost Walk coming forward. Gonna freeze up everything. Chris Maiden throwing a freeze of her own. She blinks out 4 steps away. Sandcrawler not gonna be getting caught out anytime today. A 5-man push coming mid from the Dire. This is all they really need to win this game. And they have so many mega creeps mid, it's not even funny. Jeez, so many creeps. Alright, here come the Radiant to defend. 609 crit coming from Wraith King, so not bad at all. And Invoker's just gonna stay permanently invis, just trying to slow everything down. Harder trash first up by Timbersaw. We got the ulti from Lina falling on top of Lycanthrope. Lycan doesn't really care. He's gonna go ahead and just stand there. He has a heart. He can heal it all up. He'll be fine. Invoker's meatball's gonna come from the sky, and now we got stun from Lina gonna miss as well. The skirmish is happening mid, but nobody's really taking too terribly much damage. Broodmother did lose a lot of HP, I think, from creeps. That's really about it. Meanwhile, top. Oh my gosh, Wraith King denying his racks. It's not what you want to do. The racks don't give anybody extra gold. Doesn't deny any gold. Meanwhile, Wraith King does go down. Bounty Hunter pops his BKB. A lot of damage coming towards Wraith King once he comes back up. Chris Maiden freezing ulti is getting used. Freezing field. Kill for her. Wraith King did deny his racks, but like I said before, it doesn't do anything. Denying your racks doesn't do jack squat for you. It doesn't save you anything but the humility of losing your racks later on. And this looks like this will be it. Everybody's dead on the side of the rating. I seriously doubt anybody has buyback. But even if they did, they will buy back and die. And that'll be Invoker. All he can do is buy back and die. Lycan has enough HP to dive and be fine. Timbersaw has enough HP plus that Bloodstone to dive and stay alive. And Bounty wants to rampage.
Tower has fallen.
Will Bounty get a
Radiant's
rampage?
middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower was smashed into pieces. Radiant's ancient
That will
is
be a
in
no.
a
The
spot
ancient
of
will be taking
trouble.
on much damage. Broodmother gonna come forward, trying to do some damage to some Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter getting hit with the ulti from Lina. It's not really doing nearly as much damage as it should be doing because she's only level 10. She doesn't have level 2 with the ulti. Meatball from Invoker does fly forward. Ancient's still taking some damage. We got TA does go down. And now we got somebody getting contact that Timbersaw ulti. That was a Lina. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the end of it, guys. That game was handily in favor of the Dire the whole entire time. And it all started with that starting build. So there you have it, guys. This game was sent in to me by the Bounty Hunter. So thank you, Is Not a Hero, for sending this game. This game was freaking awesome in the sense that you guys completely dominated in every way, shape, or form. It makes it a little sad. But then again, yeah, you guys did well. The other side, they weren't nearly building as standard or as reasonably, I guess that's a better word for it, as you expect them. Like Lina's going for Shadow Blade, which is not bad, but she doesn't have anything to keep her alive. She has power trait. Oh my gosh, she has power traits and Tranquil Boots because she needs regen and she needs that survivability. That's right, guys. Double boot. She has 2 feet. I'm just saying. Even though she floats, she doesn't need shoes anyway. But she needs 2 feet, or she needs 2 boots. Gotta love those boot shopping. And also Templar Assassin. Her build was not standard at all. It looks like she was just going for as much raw HP as possible, plus healing salves and collect. I don't really know. I'm all this confusion on my part. TA was only level 8 at the end of this game, which lasted 31 minutes. That is extremely telling, guys. That is extremely telling. So anyway, like I said before, this game was sent in by Is Not a Hero. Thank you for sending this game. Also, if you guys have any replays that you guys would like for me to cast, just please send them in. It's going to take me like forever to get to them, because this game, I've had this for like a month and a half, and I just got around to it. Because I said, hey, I forgot about these viewer replay casts. Let me go cast those. And then 2 were expired, and this one I saved. So, cool. Anyway, my name is Cool Blue. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys whenever.